Well, we're here at last. Number one on WTBC's Top 20 survey of August 8th, 1963. It is Mockingbird, the original version by Ina. I think it's I checked the pronunciation on YouTube. They pronounced it as Enon. Enon. Ina and Charlie Foxx, Mockingbird. It was based on a lullaby called Hush Little Baby, released off the Sue record label, was a huge hit on R&B, went to number 2, number 3 R&B, number 7 on Billboard's Hot 100, and kind of rushing through this because of time constraints. Just found out, didn't know this, Ina Foxx, she later married Luther Dixon, later in the 60s. Ina Foxx, Luther Dixon, he was the guy who he created the sound of the Shirelles, big producer of the Shirelles off the Skepta record label back in the early 60s. Well, Ina Foxx and Luther Dixon, they teamed up and they wrote a comeback hit for the Platters in 1966, I Love You 1,000 Times. Of course, after that song, it was With This Ring, I'll Always Love You. They might have wrote that too, but I'll have to double check on that. Those are those comeback hits for the Platters in 66 and 1967. Now, Mockingbird's been covered by Dusty Springfield, Aretha Franklin, but the famous remake was done in early 1974 by James Taylor and Carly Simon, and they came up with it big. It was off of Carly Simon's, it was either her third or fourth album called Hotcakes. It was James Taylor's idea to remake the song because he saw a live performance of Ina's, well, I'll just pronounce it as Ina, and Charlie Foxx saw a live performance of them doing Mockingbird at the Apollo Theater in 1965. And James Taylor, he'd like to get together with his sister Kate, and they'd sing the song together, Mockingbird. So now it was changed a little bit. There were some lyrical changes by James Taylor on their remake by James Taylor and Carly Simon, but guess who played on that version of Mockingbird by James Taylor and Carly Simon? Dr. John. Yes, Dr. John played keyboards. Right place, wrong time, man. And also Robbie Robinson played rhythm guitar on that record by the version by James Taylor and Carly Simon. But let's move it all the way back to number one on WTBC survey, August 8th, 1963. Whew, boy, made it to the top. 20 records and all those pick hits. And by the way, I got to mention one thing. I won't be able to get to the song, another pick hit by Buddy Hanson. God, I want to talk about this record, but I can't do it because I'm just out of time. I might do it some other time, though. The Janettes, Sally Go Round the Roses, one of the most mysterious, I get goosebumps every time I listen to that record, mysterious songs of the 60s, Sally Go Round the Roses, but that'll be another place, another time, I guess, for that one. But anyway, it's Mockingbird at number one on WTBC survey of August 8th, 1963.